Spider-Man 2 is the most anticipated game of the year, and it will release in the upcoming months in October, and there are only a few months left since the game's release, or if you're guys watching this video in the future, then maybe even less time is left. Since the game is getting close to launch every day, there are several things that you should know about the game. Most of the things that I'll mention in the video will be known by most of you because the game's hype is insane and a lot of the YouTubers and a lot of the news articles are covering this. So without wasting any more of your precious time, let's start the video. The first thing that you should know about Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is the game's map itself. Unlike its predecessor, Marvel's Spider-Man 2018, this game will feature an enormous map consisting of two more boroughs added to the city of New York, and these are Queens and Brooklyn. Both of the maps will be insanely detailed considering the fact that Insomniac has worked on this game for the past 5 or 6 years, and I don't think all of their efforts will go in vain. One way or another, I'm pretty excited to roam these new parts of New York. The second thing that you should know about this game is the symbiote itself. This game's story will focus heavily on the symbiote and its origins as seen in the story trailer for Marvel's Spider-Man 2. We'll also know how the Venom symbiote came into this universe, its origin story, how Norman got his hands on the symbiote, and how Peter bonded with him and how Venom was created. And I personally think that this is the story that Insomniac definitely needed to tell, and I'm glad that they are taking that story from the comics and introducing us to this story in their own universe with their own unique taste. We'll also play as two different Spider-Men in this game, and this is one of the best things and one of the best selling points of this game. Who doesn't want to play as two Spider-Men in this game? One is Miles and other is Peter. Both are fan favorite and have gained a lot of recognition over the past few years. Peter is the all-time GOAT, whereas Miles has gained a lot of popularity from the Spider-Verse movies, making this game even more fun and engaging to play. The developers have already confirmed that you can play each and every mission of the game with your Spider-Man. Like if you want to play a certain mission with Peter, you can play that mission with Peter. If you want to play a certain mission with Miles, you can play that mission with Miles. There is no definitive requirement for you to play a certain mission with a certain character. You can play each mission with your character, the character you like more. In addition to this feature, we will also see the web glider or the web wings in this game. The web wings were featured in the previous Spider-Man 2018 video game as a backpack collectible, and after that the fans were expecting that Insomniac will add the web wings in their next game, in their next Spider-Man game, and they were 101% right because web wings will be in this game and they will aid us a lot in traversal. You can traverse the map easily and with speed with the help of the web wings, and I think they will also introduce us the canonical reason for their existence. Maybe Miles motivated Peter to revisit his older projects, but nonetheless this is one hell of a feature that we're getting in this game, and I think this is the first time that we're getting this feature in a Spider-Man game. And I'm not including the Shattered Dimensions or Edge of Time video game because in those games the web wings weren't even a thing. They were just available for us in some of the missions that involved free falling. This game will also feature glow-ups of our fan favorite characters like Peter himself, Miles, and MJ. Majority of the characters look good in their new looks, especially Peter, because now he looks like he's been through hell, although it still doesn't compare to the original Spider-Man PS4 model, but still we have what we have. We cannot change the past. I can't say I dislike this face because this face has already grown on me because, to be honest, I played the Spider-Man 2018 video game when its remastered launch on PC. I personally think that the original model was way better than this one. Just like in the previous Spider-Man game, you will also get calls from different characters in this game, and the most interesting part will be that since now Peter has the symbiote, so his responses will be quite aggressive and cocky as compared to the previous game. And I seriously want this to happen because I want to see how Peter reacts aggressively with his fellows, his friends, and let's see how the inner bully will come out of him, because the symbiote makes its most aggressive. He deals with other people aggressively and he's angry all the time, and I want to see this thing in this game. Speaking of aggressiveness, we will also see a potential Miles versus Peter boss fight in the game, and out of all the videos that I made on Spider-Man 2, I mentioned this thing almost in every video because this thing was teased heavily in the promotional art of the game, and also in some sections of the trailer we see tension between the two Spider-Man, and I think I mentioned this thing a lot of times because as far as I remember, I never saw these two Spider-Man fight in any entertainment medium. Whether it's a video game or a movie, we never saw these two Spider-Man fight, and I think this will be the first time that we'll see the both Spider-Man fight, but although I could be wrong, let me know in the comment section that has this thing happened before or am I wrong. The last thing that you should know about this game is the game's villains itself. From the trailer, we can clearly see that this game will feature more than two villains because Venom is already teased as the big bad, but I don't think he will be the main villain of this game. Martin Lee is also in this game, and he was kind of a major antagonist for quite some time in the previous game, but later Doc Ock was revealed to be the big baddie. And by the looks of it, it seems like neither Kraven nor Venom will be the main antagonist, but it will be someone else. Maybe it'll be Green Goblin, because in the previous game we already saw some hints where it was showcased to us that Norman is the Green Goblin, but I don't know any of that. Maybe it will be a totally new villain that Insomniac will introduce, or it will be one of the villains that we already fought in the previous game. And since this game is being developed or is developed by Insomniac, then I have no clue what they will do with the story. Maybe they'll make a totally new villain and introduce us to that villain in this game. Maybe they will take the origin story of a previously existing villain and then merge that story into an already existing character in their own universe. And this is the thing that makes me love Insomniac even more. And that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you think that I missed something or I missed a lot of things, then let me know in the comment section. I read every comment of yours and I try to reply to all of you. I'll see you guys in another interesting and amazing video. Till then, take care and goodbye.